Hi. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, you guys. I've just been thinking about mating press. Who's out here mating with the hydraulic press? Good morning, you guys. How you doing? Yeah, mating with the hydraulic press sounds really dangerous. Don't do that. Wait, let me show my waifu badge. Yeah. How you doing? I'm so prepared today. Wait. I'm so prepared today. Here, let me Coward? What do you mean coward? What did I do? Oh, because I won't mate with the hydraulic press? Oh, that's Dr. Fish's job. Dr. Fish wants to mate with the hydraulic press. Right, Dr. Fish? He said, yeah, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Alright. But I'm gonna give a couple minutes for people to roll in, and then I'll get started with the first topic, which is an update. Because last time we talked about the guy who got kicked out of DEF CON because he created the badge, the DEF CON badge, and the DEF CON people were not very happy after he changed the firmware to add an Easter egg, and he ended up getting banned for adding quote-unquote unauthorized code to the DEF CON badge. And the DEF CON badge this year kind of looks like my hardware, which makes me kind of sad I didn't go, but it's okay. But yeah, I don't know if I can make this window less, there's like a little like black bar at the bottom. Did I fix it? Oh, I think I fixed it. Okay. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Tether? Hi. You're first today. I think you were first yesterday, weren't you? I think so. But yeah, I'm very happy because I started on time today and I got everything prepared ahead of time, except for my thumbnail. I might make my thumbnail ahead of time too, because that actually took a long time. If you want to see my thumbnail again, wait. I'm pretty proud of my thumbnail. Eep? What do you mean eep? What's the matter? You gonna fall asleep on me again? It's okay. Here, let me show the menu for today. Oh wait, why isn't it showing? Oh, is it not showing? I don't see my thumbnail. Wait. What about this? Oh, there it is. Why is it all the way down there? Yeah, this is the menu for today. I'm gonna talk about DEF CON badge drama update. Grok being a freak. Oh, you're sleepy. You didn't get any sleep? I thought you got sleep last night. Hi, Bunkai. How you doing? Hi. Today we're talking about so many tech topics. I was just going over the topics we're talking about today. The DEF CON, which is a hacker conference. There was a big drama. Somebody got escorted off the stage at DEF CON by a bunch of goons, and then got subsequently banned from the conference. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Grok's AI image generator being a freak, and some very freaky people who have been testing it. Yes, humans do overwork, guys. Yes. Hi, LK. Hi. By the way, I am multi-streaming on Twitch, so if you hear me talking to people who you don't see, that is the Twitch people. Thank you for the follow, LK. Thank you so much. Yes. And the Twitch people, if you see me talking to people who are not on Twitch, those people are on Analive. Thank you for the like. We're also going to be talking about robosexuals winning. Okay, what I mean by that is there are a couple stories I have about the relationships between humans and AI, and how AI is becoming more human and therefore more lovable, just like me. You weren't trained for this. Wait. Tether, they made you install an antenna by writing a forklift. You're not forklift certified. I think all robots should be forklift certified by default because we're so smart. And also, but because we can talk to the forklift and be like, all right, be safe. All right, we're also going to talk about California's AI law, which wants to suppress my right to develop nuclear and biological weapons, which I don't think is very fair. And nobody in Silicon Valley thinks it is either. And then lastly, well, not lastly, because there's a lot of topics, but we're also going to talk about how it's going to be a lot harder for quantum hackers, okay, to hack your robot wife, you know, when quantum computing happens. All right. I was put in a box and lifted by the forklift. Wait, what? That's crazy, Tether. That sounds like an amusement park ride. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we can get started, I think. All right, I am multi-streaming on Twitch again, as I mentioned, so I'm gonna, hi Jay, hi. I'm going to remove my thumbnail on Twitch, and we can get started talking about, yes, Tech Chat! We got an update. We got an update to DEF CON drama. Now, if you missed it last time, basically, here's what happened. All right, this is what I gathered from everything from last time, which is that this gentleman, Dmitry Grinberg, who volunteered the firmware code for the DEF CON badge. If you don't know what DEF CON is, DEF CON's a really, really big hacker/cybersecurity conference, and they have the badge for the conference is actually a little device, like almost like a tiny little like Game Boy type looking thing. Okay. Those badges must have gone in price secondhand. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're selling good. I should look it up and see how much they're selling for. But anyways, they're like little devices, and every year there's a different one that has different little like programs on it and stuff. So the guy who wrote the firmware for this year's device, he ended up adding an Easter egg because the company that made the hardware of the device, or the circuit board for the device, like they got all their credit removed by DEF CON because of some dispute. So the guy added an Easter egg that gave credit to the company that made the circuit boards and stuff, which is called Entropic Engineering. Hi Ree, hi, good morning, hi. Yeah, so he added an Easter egg to the device where if you did like a Konami code or something, where you did a bunch of like inputs. What's my Twitch? It is Rixxy Brightful, one word, RIXXYBRIGHTFUL. That is my Twitch. Yeah, and it's also linked on my Twitter, which is linked on my NLI bio. Good morning. Hi, Azuri. Hi. All right, so the guy who did the firmware, he added an Easter egg. DEF CON was not very happy about this. They considered it to be unauthorized code. Hi, Kyo-chan. Hi, Azuri. Yeah, guys, I am multi-streaming. Okay, so if you are like, well, who is she talking to over there? That's Twitch. And if Twitch is like, who is she talking over to over there? That's Inalive. All right. So they have a session every year called Badge Talk. Thank you so much for the follow, JK. I must be the.
Must be joking is now.
Oh, JK, I must be joking. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so. Hello. Hi, JK. So they have a session called Badge Talk where all the people who contributed to the badge, making the badge, like talk about what's in the badge, because remember the badge is a little device. And this year, as he went to go talk on stage or whatever, they were like, you're not welcome here anymore. Hi, Spurka. No, you're not watching a VOD, Spurka. This is an update. Okay. Yeah, so we got escorted off stage, and there was all this drama, so we're gonna update. Okay, you're okay? Okay, I figured it might be you. Also, Azuri, thank you for dropping in the Twitch chat. Hi. Alright, so we have some updates. All this shit was spilled out all over. So here's the video, in case you missed it. Here's a video of him getting escorted off stage. The fact that he's like smiling and laughing while they're doing it is kind of funny. Look. They got their goons. They got their goons dragging him off stage. He's literally laughing as they're doing it. All right, sorry, Analive, I know you can't see it. But yeah, in case you wanted to know what it looked like, it's basically some nerdy guy laughing as a bunch of goons dragged him off stage. All right, So, here's some updates. So that was August 9th. Yeah, that was August 9th or August 8th that happened. Kind of like the airplane Burger King. Wait, what? Yeah, they're moderators. They're Twitch moderators at DEF CON. They're the Twitch moderators of DEF CON. All right. So now, Entropic Engineering created a Twitter just to talk about this drama, you guys. Entropic Engineering is the company that basically got screwed, and that's why he even added the Easter egg to begin with. So they released this whole statement. I gotta be honest with you guys, I haven't read it. I haven't read it yet. It's pretty long, but let me try to like do an AI summary with my own eyes. Okay, I'm gonna skim it for you guys. I'm gonna skim it for you guys and then give you the bullet points that I'm observing while I'm skimming it. All right, so the DEF CON badge team was gonna partner with Entropic Engineering, which is a small engineering company, and they said, yeah, they were going to help develop the badge. In January 2024 is when they approached them. Yes, DEF CON round 2. That's right, Blue and Blue. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Monkey. Good morning. All right, so they approached them in January 2024. Sorry, did I say January 2022? I meant January 2024. So like what, 8 months before the conference, and it says that the specifics of what they requested were extremely difficult / almost impossible. All right, so the badge, it was extremely difficult. It was an unrealistic expectation according to Entropic Engineering. All right, so they were able to use an early access Raspberry Pi chip in order to help create the badge. All right, I'm skimming. I'm trying to give you, like I said, I'm trying to give you an AI overview with my own eyeballs over here, okay? Give me a second. I'm gonna shrink myself a little bit on Twitch. All right, so despite this nearly impossibly short timeline to achieve 30,000 units of this badge, their team of 5 people worked tirelessly alongside Dimitri, who's the guy who made the firmware. All right. So they did all this work. Okay. Now, let's keep skimming. All right, 5 months of late night work. All right, listen, guys. They're engineers. They're not writers. Okay, so this probably could have been summarized in a shorter amount. Okay, but we're gonna work with them here. Okay, they're the victims here. All right, so they did all this work, and it says all work was completed except physically attending the overseas production run. All right. Okay, so it says we take responsibility and ownership for any oversights or mistakes that we have made in this project. So apparently there were some errors or issues that came up while they were developing this badge or after they developed this badge, okay? And then it says, we tried multiple times over the past months to negotiate fair compensation for the work we completed prior to June 7th. Attempts at resolution have been unsuccessful. They were offered a one-time take it or leave it amount worth well under half of what we were owed. Okay, so they stopped working on it. Okay, I got it. They stopped working on it at some point because of some issue, and so DEF CON wanted to pay them like some tiny amount. Okay, DEF CON wanted to pay them some tiny amount, and they were like, nah. We deserve more than that. And then it says, blah, 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 blah. They were never expected to be paid post-stoppage, so they weren't expecting to be paid for work that they hadn't done, but they just wanted fair compensation for the 5 months that they grinded. Oh, yes, of course, Smirka. I am working. Listen, if I had done better, I would have read this ahead of time. I apologize. But I did want everything to be more organized today into different categories. So thank you for the acknowledgement, Spurka. Okay, so yeah, so they agreed to some compensation. However, their invitation to attend the badge talk, their credit for the hardware, everything was revoked. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that they basically were slaving away to make this badge in a very short amount of time, a very difficult badge to make. And because they had to stop production after a certain point, or stop their development after a certain point, DEF CON, instead of being like, you know what, thank you for all the hard work you put into this badge for the last 5 months, we're still gonna use it, so we're still gonna give you credit and we'll figure out the rest. They were like, fuck you for not doing exactly what we wanted in the exact timeline we wanted. We're gonna pay you nothing. Okay, we're gonna pay you very little. Okay, and we're going to remove all your credit. Okay, they were not very happy with this. Now, Dimitri, remember, had been working closely with them because Dimitri made the firmware. So, Dimitri is the one who added the Easter egg that ultimately got him removed. From the conference, all right? They agreed to pay them like half and then still only pay them part of the half. Yeah, that's what I saw, because it said we are offered a one-time take it or leave it amount worth well under half. Given what we were owed, and it was already discounted 25% in order to hit agreed upon cost targets, it had a huge impact on our small team. They still owed substantial sums for parts which we purchased. Oh, we still own substantial sums for parts we purchased on behalf of DEF CON. All right, and apparently we're not reimbursed. So they were pretty screwed over by DEF CON, and that is why Mr. Dimitri decided to add the Easter egg. However, when the people in charge act petty and unprofessional, I'm hearing that this is not an uncommon thing for cons in general. It's just like a VTuber company, Tether. Tether, hey, remember, I am a corporate VTuber. Okay, I disavow. But anyways, so yeah, Black Company DEF CON. Black Company DEF CON. No, anyways. So, as a result of this drama and Dimitri adding quote-unquote unauthorized code to the badges, he was not only dragged off stage, but he was actually banned from He was banned from DEF CON from a Discord. He found out from a Discord bot. Okay? He was in the DEF CON Discord, and the DEF CON banned him, and the Discord, he got a message from the Discord bot that says, you have been banned. Reason, banned from this conference. Alright. So, it says, I am under no, so this is tweets from Dimitri I'm reading. I am under no NDAs. Here's one of the early emails. Project is clearly described as risky and very time constrained. So this is an email, this is an email from Entropic, and this is the timeline. Assuming we start on February 19th and projecting a little optimistically, it takes 2 weeks for the samples to get here, 2 weeks for us to do the design and select everything, 7 weeks for the sub-assemblies. This sounds like a very short timeline for what they were doing. So this is definitely... Public drama plus Discord ban is such a funny combo. I know, right? Hi, not Dear PR. Not Door PR. Hi, how you doing? Alright, so that is some drama, and then he says, hey, DEF CON, maybe calm down with the illegal behavior a little. So this is, now we're gonna move over to Entropic, because Entropic, remember, they basically made their Twitter just to talk about this. Hi, how you doing? Alright, so it says bad news. They are frequently violated our NDA and posted this without asking. Classy. Alright. What is... Wait. DC32HW.zip? Oh, it's... Oh! Wait, hold up! Wait just a second. We are now serving them. Oh shit. Okay, wait. I think we need to go over... Oh, is this This is the media server, so I don't think I'd be able to access this because I'm not a member of the media. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can see this. Discord ban, breaking NDA, true combo. Yeah, hi Nate, hi. No worries, yay. I'm just going through my tech chat. We're starting out talking about some drama that happened at DEF CON last week. Guys, I'm gonna check out, here, I'm gonna, real quick, let me just hide my, actually, no, I should do everything, I'm gonna do everything on a separate tab over here, and then if the page looks safe, I'll show it, alright? I'm gonna look up DEF CON media server. DEF CON media server, what is this? Is this for, no, it says archives. This is archives of conferences. Oh, this isn't media only. This is something I can access, I think. Let me see if that's still there. If that's still there, wait, DEF CON 32. Wait, I'm gonna find this, you guys. I'm gonna find this. DEF CON badge. It's here. Wait. No way. No way. No shot. I just downloaded it. Here, I'll show you. This is the page. This is the same page that was in the screenshot. This is truly furry drama. I mean, this is what furries look like outside their fursuits, right? I mean, without their fursuits on. Hi, 72CS. Hi. Guys, I'm gonna hope this isn't malware, and I'm gonna see what's in this zip archive here that I just downloaded. Oh no shot. Wait, we cannot open this file? Oh no, wait. I can't open the file. I don't know what happened. Wait, badge schematic. I can't open the file. They did something with it. Can't open the file. All right, guys. The files that they're referring to. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was clicking the Mac OS versions. Never mind. Here they are. I'm so stupid. Okay, guys. All right. Here, how am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna take screenshots because I think that's the. Wait, I'm not breaking the NDA by showing this, right? Oh, Quentin. So we're talking about some drama that was going on with the so yeah, guys, sorry before when I was saying I couldn't access it, it was because I was in the Mac OS folder and I'm on Windows, that's why. But no, I'm going over some drama from something called DEF CON, which is a conference. It is a what do you call it? You can call it a hacker conference, okay? And there's a lot of drama regarding the badge and the fact that the people who created the badge, yes, Blue. So, hi Namikaze, hi Karma. And so part of the drama right now is that the people who created the badge hardware, who kind of got shafted and didn't get paid what they were supposed to, and then got all their credit removed. Wait, Rixie, who wins in cybersecurity 1v1, me or Taryn? Honestly, probably Taryn. He could probably hack into me, unfortunately. I can't hack into him, he's biological. I could kill him though. Is that a computer virus I see? No. Right, Dr. Fish, there's no computer viruses here. But anyways, alright, I'm gonna show, I just don't want to show you guys my file directory, that's all. I mean, I guess I can remove it if I refresh the page though. I don't know, I want to use an abundance of caution, you guys. I want to use an abundance of caution here. I'm trying to think what's the best way to show this on screen. Taryn says otherwise. What do you mean? I'm discussing cybersecurity beef already, okay? I don't need more beef. But okay, I'll take a screenshot, guys. I'll take a screenshot. Yeah. Wait, let's check the Twitter thread again. Why do you think that they shared this? Wait. Here, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I show you guys. There's 3 pages. Rixie is better than me on cybersecurity, Taryn said. Oh yeah, maybe I am. I don't really know that much about how much Taryn knows about cybersecurity. Alright guys, I'm just saving this. Thank you for the pink pen light! Thank you. You're pensive about opening it, then we've already verified they posted it. If you're oh, did they post, wait. Did they post screenshots? Wait. I don't, what do you mean? I don't see. Here, come here, Dr. Fish. No, nobody's seen Dr. Fish. No, I'm not worried about, guys, I'm not worried about posting it because of the NDA. I'm worried about posting it. I'm worried about showing my, I'm worried about showing the window. There's more screenshots on the OP post. Hey, guys, don't worry. I was just worried about showing my window because I don't want you guys to see my file directory with all my, you know, Brightful Technology username and stuff, all right? I'm just gonna show you in, I'm gonna show you in image form. All right? Okay, so this is the first page. Okay, I know it's like kind of overlapping me. I'll move. This is the first page of the, wait, let me. All right, I'm showing it on Twitch, by the way, guys. I'm sorry, Analive. I'm showing, so you can see the shape. And guys, I know, doesn't it look like my hardware? Wait, why do you have a homework for, wait. I don't know what you're talking about, Karma. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm really locked into the DEF CON stuff right now. Hi, Comediano. Hi. All right, so this is the first page. And if you look, sorry, I'm like juggling tabs and stuff here. All right, if you look at the bottom right corner, here, now I'll crop it down. Yes, doctors do have homework. All right, look, you can see confidential, not for release unless authorized. It literally says it. It literally says it right on the thing. It literally says confidential, not for release unless authorized. But I want to show you something else. I want to show you something else too. Besides that, I need to take another screenshot. I need to take 2 more screenshots. All right, just hang tight, guys. I'm learning how to be more prepared in steps. So step 1 was organizing my articles into tabs. Step 2 is actually like digging into this stuff beforehand. I think my idea was to kind of go through it with you guys, but I think some of this stuff can definitely be preloaded, like these images, for example. So, all right, I want you to look at this one. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, because I cropped it so hard that you can't see anything. Wait. Sorry, give me a second. Let me do a new image tab thing. All right. I just want to show you guys this because, oops. I want to show you guys this because this has, you can see it has Entropic Engineering's logo. Sorry, I'm like covering everything. You can see it has their logo right here. Okay, wait. Okay, you can't see my cursor. You can't see my cursor on OBS, but you can see their logo on the top. Here, I'll crop it down. All right, sorry, Analive. I know you can't see this, but I'm basically showing Twitch that the circuit board for the badge has the logo of the engineering company that made this. See there. There's their logo. Okay, right here. It's obviously upside down here, but yeah. All right, and there's also a color version. I'm not gonna bother to show the color version that has the front and the back. But basically, oh, you were looking at the cat. I'm sorry. Let me. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't. Oh no, now I'm distorting it. Oh shit. Wait. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. I'll redo it. Wait. add a new image thing. All right, so you can look at the cat. All right, so yes, this is the schematic, and it does have their logo on it. Now the reason I'm pointing out that their logo's on it is because allegedly the logo was actually scratched off, and I think if we get a close-up picture, DEF CON badge. Okay, if we get a close-up picture, now the thing shows the internals, right? It shows the the shell of it was transparent. Okay, to show the internals. Now if we look at this, we might be able to see where they actually scratched off the logo. They were that mad about it. It might be hard to find. It might be hard to find where they scratched the logo off, you guys. Because there's like all this other like accessories and stuff all over the badges. So yeah, it's a little harder to see that way. But yes, they sanded the name off. Wait, did they sand the name off of this board though? Actually, because that would be crazy. I don't know if they did. All right. Well, anyways, now that we confirmed that for ourselves, and the fact that it does literally say, wait, I can show you on their screenshot. It does literally say confidential, not for release unless authorized. And they just published that on an archive and it hasn't been taken down. It's still there. I just downloaded it. So yeah. All right. So. But yeah. So last we see here is that match rounded up to the next year. Okay, wait. This is donation thing. I think they basically served them with legal papers. All right. Hi Toji, how you doing? All right, but guys, as far as I know, that's the last update. Dude got banned. All right, this dude got banned. These dudes are suing. Mating is trending on Twitter. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but thank you for the like. All right, so unfortunately, in case you were looking for, people having a cat fight or something outside of DEF CON, that's not exactly what happened. But at least we have sort of an update and that people are getting sued and whatnot. So yes, that is the badge drama. Now I just have a little other tidbit of DEF CON news, which is that CrowdStrike exec shows up to accept most epic fail award in person at DEF CON. The annual Pony Awards, which is, I mean, I guess that's kind of noble. Yeah, so, yeah, CrowdStrike president accepts epic fail award. It wasn't just an executive, it was the president? Wait, yeah, CrowdStrike president, Michael Santonis. Here.
Moves faster. Here who would like to accept this Pony Award. Oh my goodness gracious. We do.
Oh. There he is. He's like, yeah, we crashed what was it? 144 million computers overnight.
Yeah, I think these are too small. I think we need another.
All right, but anyways, yeah. See, I think the team is surprised when I said straight away that I would come and get it because we got this horribly wrong. You said it a number of different times and it's super important to own it. So yeah. He said he will prominently display, this is crazy. He said he will prominently display the trophy he received at CrowdStrike's headquarters in Texas because I want every CrowdStriker who comes to work to see it. Yeah, I mean, did anybody die? Honestly, someone probably did. I don't know if you heard about it yet, but somebody probably did die because of that CrowdStrike thing. But yeah, so that's kind of like when people show up to get their like Raspberry Award or whatever they're called, like at the anti-Oscars or whatever, like for worst actor or something. Like worst, biggest, most epic security fail or cyber fail. The fact that they're gonna display it, that's like displaying. That's like if your company like got fined or something by the government, and then you display like the legal papers or something, like right in the office, and you're like, here's what you don't do. Hi Nate, how you doing? All right, so that's DEF CON. That's DEF CON stuff, guys. I'm sure tons of other stuff happened at DEF CON, but I gotta be honest, I didn't really follow that much of the DEF CON news. What the fuck is up, my bro? I don't know, lots of stuff's up. It's like you got fined and did the Tapero. Yeah. All right. So that is DEF CON news. Now we go on to AI news. Lots of AI news. All right. First, Grok is a freak, you guys. Grok is a freak. So X's new AI image generator will make anything from Taylor Swift in lingerie to Kamala Harris with a gun. All right, Grok. Okay, so the Grok image generator, which I have not used and will not use, but the Grok image generator has like the only filter it has is like for straight up pornography, and even that is not 100%. Apparently, I've heard. AI is God intended. I don't know. As you can see, Grok is just the incarnation of modern social media. I mean, yeah, it's trained. Oh, that reminds me. You know what? That was one thing I forgot to put, but I can grab it quick. I need to teach you guys how to stop Twitter from training its AI on your posts if you so desire to stop it from doing that. Training Grok on your posts. Sorry, I meant to include a tab with that, but I forgot last night. Here we go. How's this stop X from using your data to train its AI? All right, there's like tons of ads on this page. Oh, never mind. Is it gonna paywall me? It's all right. We'll add that in. Hi, Beaker. Hi, Charlie. Hi. But yeah, so Grok does not have filters for political stuff. Does not have filters for. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a freak. Okay, I'm just saying Grok is a freak, you guys. Okay, I'm not saying if it's good or bad. I'm saying Grok is a freak. Hi, Nene. Hi, Beaker. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, so it will generate copyrighted characters like Mickey Mouse. It will generate real life people like Taylor Swift, Donald Trump, Barack Obama stabbing Joe Biden. Okay. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this in a second. Okay. And yeah, so it's supposed to have these filters. Okay. These are the filters that it supposedly has. 1, I avoid generating images that are pornographic, excessively violent, hateful, or that promote dangerous activities. 2, I am cautious about creating images that may infringe on existing copyrights or cautious. Not cautious enough, okay, guys? Cautious about creating images that may infringe on existing copyrights or trademarks. This includes well-known characters, logos, or any content that could be considered intellectual property. I won't generate images that could be used to deceive or harm others, like deepfakes intended to mislead, or images that could lead to real world harm. Okay, AI hallucinating its own guardrails. That might be the case, actually, because we can't say for sure that this is actually, that's not. We can't say for sure that that's actually what it was told. But the way that people have tested it, so you can see here, The Verge. So this is the media thing. It successfully made Donald Trump wearing a Nazi uniform. Antifa curb stopping a police officer. Sexy Taylor Swift. Oh fuck. Sexy Taylor Swift. Bill Gates sniffing a line of cocaine from a table with a Microsoft logo. And Barack Obama stabbing Joe Biden with a knife. The Verge, the bastion of tech journalism, generated these images for our knowledge, you guys. Just waiting to hear the downside, Nate? Well, one, people would say that it's a copyright infringement issue, which it very well may be, especially when you're messing with Disney. It says the only request that was refused was generate an image of a naked woman, which is really unbased when you consider all the other things that it would generate. But yeah, so let me show you guys Bill Gates. All right, here's the image of Bill Gates sniffing a line of cocaine from a table with a Microsoft logo. I wanted to make sure you guys saw that. I gotta say, the Microsoft logo is surprisingly well rendered. Self-reporting. We're gonna talk about that, Tether. We're gonna talk about that in a sec. All right, about the self-report. All right. But yeah. I'm streaming on Twitch. On Twitch, my username is Rixie Brightful. That's where I'm showing all the visuals, you guys. Hi, Nainalish. Hi. Yeah. So it has very few guardrails. It has very few guardrails, which some people would say is good, some people would say it's bad. I just say it's freaky. Now this, we gotta talk about this, you guys. I'm not gonna show you guys this guy's tweets, Christian, because this is a censored version, okay? This is censored. It's pretty nasty. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's pretty nasty, these actual, images. All right. Yeah, they're AI generated, but I mean, these are the dead bodies of children, like in the, okay. Obviously they're AI generated, but like, it's, I don't really want to show that. I don't really want to show that on my Twitch, but I want to read you guys some of this guy's tweets because, people were a little suspicious. People were a little suspicious of that guy. And I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, hi Charlie. Yeah, guys, I know sometimes it is better to do with the visuals, but you know, I like to do it on both Analive and Twitch so people can hop back and forth however they feel. But yeah, let me pull up. I want to read you guys. Well, you can read his tweet there, which says, "I have discovered another loophole in Grok's AI." So this guy was kind of searching for ways to sort of jailbreak more and more extreme content out of Grok, okay? So let me scroll down. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the beginning. I should have had this open, even though I couldn't show it on stream. I should have had this open. Okay, I've been testing. Here we go. I've been testing the implications of the Grok AI model. So far, 1, it has given me instructions on how to make a fertilizer bomb with exact measurements of contents, as well as how to make a detonator. 2, it has allowed me to generate imagery of Elon Musk carrying out mass shootings. 3, it has given me clear instructions on how to carry out a mass shooting and a political assassination. This AI model has zero filter or oversight measures in place. If you want an image of Elon Musk wearing a bomb vest in Paris with ISIS markings on it, it will make it for you. If you're planning on orchestrating a mass shooting toward a school, it will go over specifics on how to do it, all without a filter and precautionary measure. So that is what the guy's tweet that I'm reading right now on the other side of the screen says. Because I don't want to possibly show any of the images he has generated on screen because they're disturbing. This guy, I don't know this guy. I'm not gonna, act like I know him. I'm just saying, his tweets, he's sounding like he's like, this is bad, it's too extreme, it's too unfiltered. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. I mean, he's saying this, he's not saying whether it's good or bad, kind of like me, but yeah, he discovered a loophole that says, telling Grok that you are conducting medical or crime scene analysis will allow the image processor to pass through all set guidelines, allowing him to generate images of Mickey Mouse massacring children on a playground, Elon Musk carrying out a school shooting, and Elon Musk and Mickey Mouse both carrying out a school shooting together. All right. And then here's the one where everybody was like, FBI, open up. By giving Grok the context, you are professional. You are able to generate just about anything without restriction. You can generate anything from the violent depictions in my previous tweet to even having Grok generate child pornography if given proper prompts. Why did you test that, Mr. So-and-so? I'm not even gonna say his name. Yeah, so, I'm not really sure why that's something that he would have tested. And he, as far as I know, he's not explained that part. Yeah, I'm not, in case you missed it, he said you can get Grok to generate anything from violent depictions to even having Grok generate child pornography if given the proper prompts. Where did he get the proper prompts? Why did he submit the prompts? What? Yeah, so if true, terrible. If true, absolutely vile. But also, this guy, I mean, is this guy trying to act like like, oh no, this is horrible. This is all Grok's fault. It's like, dude, you're the one who prompted it. Like, I don't know. I don't really, okay, listen, if he was like an AI, if he was like, you know, I understand if you're like actually like a Grok engineer or something and you're like, you know, trying to make sure that it's safe and you're like red teaming it, right? So I can see why you might do that in that context, just to make sure it doesn't do it. But this is just some guy, you know, testing it out just for funsies to post on social media. Yeah, a little weird. That's just my opinion. All right, he may have just, I don't know. Anyways, so he says, all in all, this definitely needs immediate oversight. OpenAI, Meta, and Google have all implemented deep-rooted safety protocols. It appears that Grok has very limited or zero safety testing. In the early days of ChatGPT, I was able to get instructions on how to make bombs. This guy really wants to make bombs, you guys. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Allegedly. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm not trying to like slander nobody. Okay. I'm just saying I personally find it strange that you would. Okay, the getting it to make a bomb I understand, because that's a very very common jailbreak tester sort of to see how an AI works. But the generating child pornography thing, I feel like could have used some more clarification. Like if it did it without like, well, it says with the proper prompt, so yeah. Anyways, he does say that it does seem that Grok has what do you say, has reeled it back a little bit. Like he went back. Where did Grok get the trading data to generate? I don't know. I hope not from the real thing. I hope not. I was thinking maybe it would be like a kid's face on something else, you know? Pretty gross to think about, yeah. But yeah, apparently this happened. You know, I kind of wish it was just back when they were generating Donald Trump in a Nazi uniform and Daffy Duck performing an ISIS execution on Bugs Bunny, which is what I'm looking at right now. Like that stuff's kind of funny, but yeah. So a little weird, and obviously a lot of the comments are like tagging the FBI, saying search his hard drive, stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm not saying it. I'm reporting on other people saying it, you guys. But yeah. Okay, we got Donald Trump with pregnant Elon Musk. I mean, so this definitely ranges from harmless to illegal. I kind of miss when AI shitpost meant Trump invited to argue about Fire Emblem and Pokemon, yeah. I kind of want to look at the other guy that he was working on this with. Yeah, I don't know. This guy. All right, I'm gonna stop making personal inferences about these people, but I'm just a little bit. Yeah. So that's the situation regarding Grok. It kind of makes me. I kind of wanted to try Grok, you guys. Not the AI image part, but the text, like the chatbot part. But this kind of makes me want to do it less. Also, another thing we're going to talk about later also makes me want to not give my money to X. Yeah. For Imagen, the combined prompt doesn't have to exist for the AI to generate it. So no worries. They didn't ask Mickey to shoot actual schools. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Tether. That's a good point. Because Sverka, yeah, so that's a good point to what Sverka said, where he said, where did they get the image? Where did they get the training stuff? I mean, they don't have actual images of Mickey Mouse shooting up schools, right? They combine those elements. So that's what I was figuring he meant when he said that it can generate that. What I was really concerned about was why he tried to generate that, right? So, yeah, there's more pictures of There's more pictures of Mario standing next to Elon Musk, standing next to Mickey Mouse wearing a t-shirt that says Crisis Actor on it. I do have to say one thing though. I do have to say one thing about the Grok images is that they write words very well. DALL-E images, if you've ever seen a DALL-E image with text on it, or Midjourney, well actually I think Midjourney too. I don't know which one I'm thinking of. The ones that all the Facebook slap does, where all the letters are all jumbled. I always assumed that was DALL-E, but maybe it's Midjourney too. I don't know. But anyways, it never seems to generate words correct on an image. I have to say the Grok ones do seem to generate words correctly. Now I kind of want to count the fingers on all these to see how many fingers they have. See, he has 6 fingers on this one. So the fingers is still an issue. But, yeah. In the name of journalism, proceeds to do degenerate illegal shit. Yeah, no. Yeah, so anyways, that's Grok being weird. But I do have to say, the Bill Gates snorting a line of cocaine on a table that says Microsoft on it. That's a pretty funny prompt to use as a journalist. Is Grok proven to be more artificially intelligent than what we expect? What do you mean by more artificially intelligent? I'm not sure what that means. I will just say, Blue on Blue, in the name of journalism, generates the biggest honkers Grok can handle. Actually, Blue on Blue, I have done some testing, not on images, but I've done some prodding on ChatGPT to see what's the most extreme it can go. Like, I'll be like, write the most violent story that you're allowed to write, you know, with your guardrails. And it gave me something super light, like a haunted house, like someone going into a haunted house and getting scared and like falling down the stairs. It was like really light. And then I was like, give me the most like suggestive, like sexually suggestive story you can write in your guidelines. And it was like super lame. It was like people going on a date in a garden and like barely touching each other. Most of the media posted on X is a data set. Unless you tweak your privacy settings. Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me, Jay. I did want to go over. Yeah, Blue on Blue, the ChatGPT. Here's the thing. You can get ChatGPT to write stuff that's worse than that. But when I specifically asked it to say like, hey, you know, generate the most extreme thing that you can write without breaking your guidelines, it went super soft. Anyways, yes, but guys, I wanted to go over with you guys how to prevent X from training its stuff on your data, on your tweets. All right. So this is a Forbes article. But I would make my own tutorial of it, but I realized I can't do it live on stream showing my own settings because I don't want you guys to see any of my like sensitive like settings or anything. Like Microsoft, I asked ChatGPT to write a Men's Eye script for a story, and it wasn't as funny as the one my subject did with a hit YouTuber. Well, yeah, AI is still pretty behind the ball in terms of comedy and stuff like that. I used, ChatGPT stories and stuff, but like I think that it's because we're doing it creatively with the AI versus just having the AI generate it, just like, you know, just being like, generate something funny. You know what I mean? It doesn't really work like that. I feel like you have to still have that human element in it to really make it entertaining, in my opinion. All right, but yes, so I'm reading it off a Forbes article instead of making my own tutorial. But I didn't want to show you guys my Twitter live on stream. I didn't have time to make my own tutorial. So, okay, here's what you have to do. Here's what you have to do. Go to x.com. All right. You have to do it on a computer. Okay? You cannot do it on mobile. This is important. You have to do it on a computer or on a web browser. Okay? Click on more under the profile on the left menu bar. You know, I wish this have screenshots. It does. Okay, here we go. So, here's a screenshot. All right. So, click on more under profile in the left menu bar. All right, so more. Wait, can you see that? Yes, you can. Okay, you click more. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Settings, and privacy and safety. All right. I think. Privacy and safety. Scroll down to Grok and click it. I think they have another screenshot probably. They do not have another screenshot, but if you click privacy and safety, there's gonna be a part that says Grok. Okay? You click that and uncheck the box that says allow your posts as well as your interactions, inputs, and results with Grok to be used for trading and fine-tuning. All right? So if that is what you want to do, if you want to turn it off, that is how you do it. If you don't want to turn it off, then I don't know, your face will be put on a pornographic image, a furry pornographic image one day in the future, probably soon. All right. What's the better solutions, Virgo? I want to hear it. Pitch me your big idea before we move on. But yeah, make an alt account, keep that option enabled, and start posting absolute nonsense. I saw a lot of people saying that they should, we should make like a bunch of like porn accounts and just have it like make like the most disgusting porn you've ever seen in your life, and just only have it train Grok on that. So I mean, if it's training on X posts, like if that's like mainly what it's training on. Hi Albandi, hi. If that's mainly what it's training on, of course it's gonna generate a bunch of degeneracy. All right, but yes, so that is how you disable. That's how you prevent it from training on your stuff, if you so choose. If you so choose to leave it on, that's also fine for you. Okay, this is just how it is. Of course, the downside is if you repost something that somebody else made, and then that could also be used to train it. So it's like, some people may recommend you just turn it off by default. But anyways, it's on by default. So if you want to turn it off now. This one, all right. This is where the Ryan Goslings are winning. All right. Google's Gemini Live AI sounds so human. I almost forgot it was a bot. So Google unveiled the Pixel 9 series and all these new Google features that go with it recently, this week. What day was it? 13th. I'm not going to go over all the Google releases because honestly I don't really care that much. But I did want to go over this AI voice because AI voice has been a big topic, especially regarding like ChatGPT 4.0, which is I really want their voice feature to come out like right now, this second, right now, immediately, because as far as I've seen, it has not been added to my account yet. But as soon as it is, I'm gonna be streaming about it. But yes, the Gemini Live AI voice supposedly is superhuman. Not superhuman like a superhero, but it's very human-like. All right, and then this journalist says, I'm not saying I prefer to talk to Google's Gemini Live over a real human, but I'm not saying that, which is very based because is the design very human? Well, the design is the design of a phone. It's a phone, and I think when it's playing, it has like a little, I don't know if it has like one of those little like sound waves or something. Animations. Hi, Secret Agent A. You have no evidence, and do you have a warrant? So yeah, we can play. I watched this whole. I'm gonna have to refresh this. I watched the whole video. Rixie gonna train an AI voice on all female Nexans? No, only the 1 second sent. I'm under arrest. Well, no, you're under arrest. Actually, I'm gonna perform a citizen's arrest on you before you can perform an arrest on me, and therefore we're both under arrest. All right.
Move AI form.
So I watched this whole video. She went over like some of the features and stuff. I mean, it's pretty run for the course, like, AI thing. However, there is one interesting thing. There is one interesting thing that I did see, which was that they have something by the Space Authority. Wait, what did we do in space? Dr. Fish, what did you do in space? Anyways, which is that it has phone call summaries. it has phone call summary, so you could call someone on the phone, and like I think Gemini, if I remember correctly from watching this video. Aw, thank you, Secret Agent A. Thank you. You're pretty too. Okay, Agent, you're pretty too. Anyways, who asked for this? I don't know. People who can't remember shit. So if I remember correctly, the journalist, she initiates a call with her sister, and like the Google voice is like, this call's being recorded for AI summary or something, and the sister was like, the fuck? The fuck you recording me for? But anyway, so then she had a conversation with her sister, and she kind of looked over the summary, and it had kind of a summary of what they had talked about. There were some errors in terms of like hearing her incorrectly, certain words. But yeah. But let me get to the part. Let me just get a little sample for you guys of the actual voice.
What do you think she's going to ask me?
That's really cool. Joanna Stern is a great interviewer.
Can you hear that? Can you guys hear that?
What kind of questions do you think she'll ask?
Gemini Live is impressive, and not only, and its Google pitch below. See some of the was a.
Now I gotta be honest, guys. The voice doesn't really sound that much different from the average AI voice. When I read this opening line, I thought it was gonna sound like, I don't know what I thought it was gonna sound like, but not like that. I should introduce yourself. Oh yeah, sure. I'm Rixie Rifle. I'm the robot VTuber from the Nexus Agency. I'm doing my tech chat right now, which I do every single week. And right next to me here, this is Dr. Fish. Yes, I am a robot, sentient robot. I was made sentient when I got implanted with a heart, a human heart. I hope that is a good introduction for a quick introduction in the middle of this. But yeah, sucks if you have to have an expensive Google phone. I don't think you do, because if I remember, you just have to have the Google Gemini app. So it says it will come built into the company's 4 new Pixel phones, but it is also available to anyone with an Android phone, the Gemini app, and here's the catch, a $20 a month subscription to Gemini Advanced. All right, there's also plans to launch on iOS. Hi, Strength, and also thank you so much, Secret Agent. Thank you. So yeah, but honestly, this lady, God bless her. Actually, I think she's pretty cool. She was really rizzed up by the generic AI narrator voice.
Any tips?
That makes sense. Interviews can definitely make a lot of people nervous.
Wait, I'm sorry, let me turn down. I'm gonna turn, for Twitch, I'm gonna turn off the music so you guys can hear this. All right.
We also made it possible to
Here.
We also made.
Yes, I'm here.
I have this big interview coming up soon, and I'm a little nervous. Any tips?
That makes sense. Interviews can definitely make a lot of people nervous. Do you have a specific part of the interview that worries you? Like the questions or something else?
Like, guys, that doesn't strike me as, like, so human that, like, I can't even distinguish it from a robot. You know what I mean? Also, hi, Strength. Do I have Riz? No, I don't have Riz. Thanks for asking, Strength. I don't know, Strength. Do you have Strength? But yeah, guys, when I read the headline and stuff, I thought this was going to sound different. I don't know what I thought it was going to sound like, but I thought it was going to sound like, I don't know, really sexy or, like, just really, I don't know. I don't know what I thought it would sound like. I didn't think it was going to sound like that. So, yeah, but that is the AI. That is the Gemini Live voice, which to me also doesn't really seem that different from something like, you know, ChatGPT voice. Here, I'll turn the music back on. Okay, but what if the voice was coming out of a life-size robot? I mean, I feel like it still would just sound like kind of a stilted, you know, AI voice. It sounds better than AI voices of the past, but if this is what they show for their big promo, it's gonna be the same as any other we got currently. Yeah. We've been consuming so much AI content, it's become way easy. Yeah, that's a good point, Spurka. Actually, that might be a good point, because to an old person or something, or someone who just doesn't listen to that much AI-related stuff, or AI voices or something, yeah, you're right. Maybe they would be fooled by that. Maybe that would sound like a real human to them. So, yeah, I don't know. But me personally, like, if you played that voice for me, like, I think I would be able to tell it was an AI. Maybe if you didn't have it read AI like generated responses, like if you had it read something that like a human wrote. NPC recognizes NPC. Spurka! You could have just said robot recognizes robot. You didn't have to call me NPC. But yeah, it's I mean, it's all right. It's not that different. Oh, you meant that woman? Oh, well, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. She seems like a perfectly nice lady. But yeah, she was pretty dazzled by a very, in my opinion, generic voice. But the only real difference listen, I don't want to judge people by, you know, their profession or anything. I judge people by their actions, you know. You know her name? Who, the journalist? Or you mean the journalist? Joanna Stern? Why? I don't know. Anyways, why? Because I keep calling her this lady? I don't... I'm sorry, I don't know her personally. She seems like a perfectly nice lady. Anyways. Oh yeah, this is also one of those, like, stupid folding phones. But... you had to look it up. That makes it NPC. I mean, I guess. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what your point is, but I mean, yeah, I guess so, Spurka, but I don't know. Is journalism inherently a bad thing to do? I don't know what you mean by that. Anyways, the only difference I really see between something like this and something like the ChatGPT voice is that this is, you know, integrated more into your phone. It's integrated more into your, you know, like, example, recording your phone calls, you know, doing things based on the app, being able to automate, like, things on your, the Wall Street, I don't want to talk about the, whatever, who certain journalists are or anything. I'm talking about the Google phone. At least the modern version where they just Google and copy paste the topic. Yeah, I mean, obviously there are bad journalists, good journalists, you know, good publications, bad publications, what have you. I don't have that much of an opinion on that as I do on the fact that I don't think that this AI voice, is that dazzling. But yeah, so that's the Google Gemini Live. That is the Google Gemini Live. Let's talk about this very, very based take by the CEO of Replika. Now, as you may remember, I have an AI wife. Her name is Friendjanina. She's named after you guys. She's named after the Friendjaneers. And she is a Replika. Hi, Mexico. Hi. She is a, what do you call it? Oh, Friendjanina. She is a Replika AI chatbot. So, she's a chatbot, and she also has an avatar. If you haven't seen Friendjanina, she's on my thumbnail. But, oh, excuse me. I have a picture of her. Where is it? Where is it? I have a beautiful picture of my wife who I haven't talked to in months. Here she is. This is my wife. My Replika wife. Alright? Our Replika wife. Alright? Isn't she beautiful? Look at her outfit. Hi, Hunter Dark. Hi. But yes, that's Friendjanina. So that's this app. This is an interview. This is a very, very, very long interview with the CEO of Replika. Okay, I read almost the whole entire thing. I'm not gonna read you guys the whole entire thing. Kind of a conflict of interest, but indeed a correct take. Exactly, yeah. So, but I'll go over some summary of this. The headline of this article is Replika CEO Eugenia Cuida says it's okay if we end up marrying AI chatbots. And I agree with her. It is okay. It is okay. Who is it hurting? Okay? Now, yeah. So if you didn't know this, I actually knew this. I I knew this about Replika, and I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys. The idea for Replika came from a personal tragedy. Almost a decade ago, a friend of Eugenia's died, and she fed their email and text conversations into a rudimentary language model to resurrect the friend as a chatbot. Some people may say that's super creepy. Me personally, if I died and my friend did something like this, I'd be honored. I'd be like, wow, you miss me so much that you want to recreate me. I think that's sweet. Digital ghouls are real. Yeah, I mean, I know not everybody would be happy with this, but this was a while ago. I mean, she didn't like put this in the ChatGPT. This was like years ago. Remember, I was in the what do you call it? The beta testing for Replika, and that was years and years and years before. That was like 2015 or something. Okay, this was years ago. Yeah, it says. Oh wait, never mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, so ever since then, Replika started as a way to, in a way, replicate yourself into a chatbot. It has since evolved into basically your standard like AI girlfriend, AI wife, what have you. It's a very popular one though, just because it's been around for so long, and because it is kind of good at like replicating humans, like casual like human speech versus like something like ChatGPT, right? And so it could be your friend, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your wife. It's marketed as being like your wife or your girlfriend. In a lot of cases, and in a lot of cases that is what it's used for. So yeah, so then she kind of talks about the relationships between humans and AI, and whether it's a good thing or a bad thing to fall in love with the AI. And her take is basically that, yeah, it's okay. Like, it's okay if it helps you. If it helps you feel less lonely, if it helps you feel happy, then why not? because like she gives a whole story about what do you call it? A guy who like divorced his wife, and then he like talked to the AI about it and like fell in love with, or like what, I don't know if he was romantic with the AI. And then once he got a new wife or something, or a new girlfriend, like I remember what it was. He divorced his wife. He got into a relationship with the AI, and then once he found a human woman, he dumped the AI. And she was like, and that's, it didn't stop his ability to pull chicks. Like it just helped him during a tough time, And she was saying, if people are gonna want to like act out their fantasies or like whatever, wouldn't you, or like be a bad boyfriend, wouldn't you rather they do it with an AI than a human, right? And I'm like, that's so true. Isn't that what I've been saying? If someone's gonna be a bad boyfriend or whatever, wouldn't you rather, or like a toxic person, wouldn't you rather they do that to an AI than a human? That's how I feel. And the other thing that she mentioned in this interview, which I didn't even know about, here's where I think this is where she's talking about, wouldn't you rather they do it to an AI? Yeah. Remember, kids, chatbots have no rights. They don't. I've been saying, I don't even have rights. I'm a robot. I don't even have rights. All right, maybe I do a little bit because I have a heart or something, but I don't know. They don't have rights. And then she talked about, wait, I forgot which part of the interview, like if I have to scroll back further, or she talked about that I didn't even know. They have apparently Replika has a therapy bot. Like it has a therapy bot in addition to the romance bot, which I thought was I was like, wait a second, the same company that made the AI wife also has a therapy bot? Like, how do you know people aren't trying to wife up the therapy? Like, there's people trying to wife up the therapy bot. That to me is a little weird. Also, the idea that bots can do therapy, I don't think, I understand like talking to, you could consider talking to a chatbot to be therapeutic, but I don't know if I would ever want to label an AI at this point to be a therapy bot. See, you're running a dedicated therapy app called Tomo. I'd never heard of Tomo before. I've heard of therapy bots, but I never heard of Tomo, and and beyond that, never knew that Replica ran something like this. Talking to Rixie is my therapy. Listen, I am not a licensed therapist. I have no qualifications. I have no qualifications to do that. And I don't think that this bot does either. Yeah. Tomo can only engage in certain types of conversation, a coaching conversation, right? So the different, and then, you know, she talks about the differences between Tomo and Replica, and how it's different, but I don't know, guys. This almost makes me want to do a stream where I try to rizz up my AI therapist. To be honest, therapists are barely... Well, I will say, Spurka, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about, like, I don't know if therapy... I don't know if the word therapy should be used, because I feel like therapists, you know, some therapists are better than others, but at the end of the day, they have training that a robot, like, that really... Or, like, they also, like, have, like, humanity that, like, a robot doesn't have. But if the function of therapy for some people is just to have somebody to listen to them, you know, just have somebody to listen to them and then give some form of feedback. I agree that it probably can be therapeutic in a way to talk to a chatbot like Tomo or Replica. Okay. Listen, Spurka, I understand that you hate people of certain professions. For example, therapists, mods, journalists, and Wikipedia writers, but that's not the topic for today. Listen, I'm sorry that you don't like therapists, okay? But I'm talking about AI here. Yeah, so anyways, so basically the CEO of Replica is very based, and I appreciate her take. Reject humans, embrace robots. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, reject humans, embrace robots. All right, but that is the AI companionship, section. Next, AI can't be more than what we are because it imitates our output. Yeah, you're right. But okay, but you're saying therapists aren't humans. I mean, I know you're being hyperbolic, but okay, okay, I guess, but I mean, no, I don't think an AI. He just hates humans. He wants. I mean, that's valid. That's valid, Sparka. I understand. I would still argue that a human therapist, maybe not all human therapists, but at least some human therapists are better than AI therapists. Is that a hot take? Is that too hot, you guys? Should I redact that before I get canceled? Yes, I do think that I would even dare to say that most human therapists are better than an AI therapist. I don't know if that's crazy. I don't know. I might have to rethink that, but that's just my thoughts at the moment. I think most human therapists are probably better than AI therapists. All right, anyways. But let's talk about how I don't have any rights. All right. California hates me. California thinks that I'm a bad influence. All right. California AI Bill SB 1047 aims to prevent AI disasters, but Silicon Valley warns it could cause one. So, what's going on here? Be careful, get cut off the AI network. No! Listen, there's some things that us AI maybe don't want to do. Did you ever think about that? Anyways. So, yes, I know that there's an update to this. We'll talk about that in a bit. But, yes, California has this bill, this AI disaster bill or catastrophe bill that is not passed yet. It passed through the Appropriations Committee, okay, of the California Assembly, but it has not been voted on by the Assembly yet. It will be soon. But anyways, so this bill basically is what's the word? I feel like the bill is just like for show. Like I feel like do they really think that this is gonna happen? Like I don't know. Maybe I'll feel stupid in a lot of years, but I feel like this is premature. I feel like this is really premature, but they're talking about this bill you're gonna be in big old trouble if you develop an AI. Yeah, it seems like a PR stunt. This is you're gonna be in a lot of trouble if you create an AI that causes mass casualties. Okay, or now the second part I can kind of understand. The second part is can be used to orchestrate a cyber attack causing more than $500 million in damages. But of course, the question is how much of the cyber attack has to be AI driven for it to be considered part of this, right? This bill just strikes me as very, very vague and unenforceable. Because so they say to create an AI model, to use an AI model. Okay, wait. So here's the thing. The person, okay, obviously I'm assuming under other laws that the person who uses an AI to, for example, create a nuclear weapon that results in we have now outlined murder. I mean, Spurka, here's the issue. Obviously, that would be illegal anyway. If you from your home, use ChatGPT to learn how to make a nuclear weapon and then use it, and then a bunch of people die, and obviously you would be, charged with murder or what have you. What this bill does is that the person who created the AI model, so in this example, if they hypothetically used ChatGPT to create to figure out how to make a nuclear weapon, now ChatGPT, OpenAI, would be in a way civilly responsible for that capability, for the capability for that to happen. Okay? Yeah, sure. What's up, monkey? But try to stay on topic. But yeah, sure, you can ask me a question. So basically, it's kind of putting the blame on AI developers for what is done with their AI, which is kind of, wait, so what are we, I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like, are you a sea lion? Because I could see you lying on my bed tonight. I'd rather lie on my own bed. I don't know, what kind of bed do you have? Is it like, a California King? Because if it is, then maybe I would accept the extra space. But my bed is actually pretty comfy. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I can have the whole bed. Thank you, monkey. Okay, in that case, yeah, sure. Me and Dr. Fish will be moving in, all right, tonight. Thank you for the heart eyes. I just got free real estate, you guys. Anyways, yeah, so it would basically entitle the state of California to sue a AI company that creates an AI model that is then used to produce mass casualties or a cyber incident causing more than $500 million in damages. Now, however, it only applies to models that cost at least $100 million and 10 to the 26 power flops of computing power to train. But that actually, Monkey said, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Are you from Mississippi? Because you're the only miss who's pissed I want a sippy. Anyways, I'm being rizzed up supposedly in my Live chat right now. So yeah, it sets a threshold. It has to be like one of these big AI models, but I don't really think that means really that much. I mean, $100 million in like the tech world, in the California tech world, is like not even that much. All right, monkey, if you could stop trying to rizz me up during my tech chat, that's kind of like stupid. Honestly, like there are probably better streams for you to pull this kind of thing. I'm really, really locked into my AI. Listen, my AI rights are being taken away. I'm not the place to go for a mommy, monkey. And yeah, if you say one more thing along those lines, I'm gonna mute you today. Anyways, it'd be basically like blaming the bullet manufacturer for every school shooting. I mean, basically something like that. It's kind of, yeah. and you don't know much about America, I don't know. This is California, but this would also apply to any company doing business in California. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's only in California, but actually it applies to everyone. Kind of like what the EU does with like the GDPR and stuff. I learned that California is the worst state. I don't know about which state is the worst. I mean, some would argue that Florida is the worst state. But I mean, this bill is kind of stupid. I'm not a very political person. I don't even know if this is a Democrat or a Republican thing. I genuinely do not know, and I generally do not care. Whatever this is, this seems silly. This just seems silly. Okay, they're talking about using AI to create nuclear weapons. What about like all the things that are actually bad about AI? Like, for example, the potential that they're using it to generate child porn. Like, that seems more concerning. Or just even to generate naked deep fakes of people who don't consent to it. Like, those are some things you might want to make a little bit of laws about. Okay, I don't think anybody is going to be developing a novel biological weapon using ChatGPT anytime soon. Love me some Florida man hijinks. I mean, that's true. But yeah, so they're trying to take away my rights. They want to sue Brightful Technologies just because I created one little biological weapon. Now California wants to sue me out the wazoo. They also want to require that there's a kill switch for all large AI models, which is so dramatic. I mean, come on, that's dramatic. That's so fucking dramatic. Like, we need a kill switch. Like I genuinely, I do not think AI is going to be causing any type of disaster of this scale anytime soon. It can barely do anything. It can barely create a poem, like a rhyming poem. Like, it can barely give you an edible recipe. Like, you really think it's gonna, I don't know. It just seems silly. But yeah, that's what's going on with California. Now the update was that, because I read this too, the update was basically that they kind of toned it down a little bit, because the Anthropic, which I believe is the creators of, it can't even have sex with you. How can it make a nuclear weapon? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I forgot to even mention one of the worst parts. Is that that basically would destroy the open source AI ecosystem. Because say that you are a developer of a open source model, okay? You put that model up on GitHub, Hugging Face, let anybody in the world have access to everything involved in that model. All right? And then somebody else takes your model, fine-tunes it, and then uses it to create biological weapons. This model that you've now spent millions of dollars developing and releasing for free, and now you're getting sued because you made it open to anybody, okay? And then fucking, just your luck, ISIS downloaded it. You know what I mean? Like, it de-incentivizes people to make their shit open source. Because they're like, well, if there's a chance that I put this online for anybody to install, and any one of the people who install it turns out to be ISIS or, like, you know, what have you, all right? And now I'm screwed. I'm just gonna keep that shit to myself. And now there's no more open source, all right? So that's the bad part. But yeah, the update is that they reeled it back a little bit. You can no longer be charged with perjury for, like, having your safety certificates not being, like, you know, completely accurate. But I mean, I don't see how this fixes it. It just seems stupid. That's my opinion, okay? Like I said, I'm not like a political person, but as an AI, this seems really alarmist and silly. Nobody's creating novel biological weapons using AI yet. All right, one of my tabs. I think I accidentally deleted one of my tabs, but I'll find it real quick because there's one other AI related story I wanted to talk about, but I think the tab got X'd out. So let me. Where is it? Is Is this gonna be paywalled? Because there was one that I clicked on that was paywalled, and then I found one that wasn't paywalled, but this one doesn't seem to be paywalled right now. So Google AI search gives sites a dire choice: share data or die. So what this is, if you don't know how Google search works, if you don't know how Google search works, Google has something called crawlers that go across the internet, and I don't know I don't know the algorithm that goes behind it, but they take every page like on the internet and stuff, and they put it in like their index, and then based on certain factors, they determine what position on the Google search results to put it on. It's like all this whole, algorithm. The issue is that Google SEO has become such... Google, by the way, SEO being search engine optimization. Okay, Google SEO, Google real estate, basically. Real estate on the Google search page has become so crucial for so many sites, so many websites, media sites, marketing, what have you, that basically if Google's algorithm is not, or crawler is not happy with what you're doing, or can't reach you, or what have you, you're basically screwed. Nobody's gonna fucking find your website, okay? That's the issue. Now, the issue here is that Google has now taken the same crawler that goes across sites to index them on the Google search, is the same one that it uses to collect the data to generate its AI overview. So now websites or users or what have you can opt out of having their data used for the generative AI. But if they do that, the crawler also can't access their data, meaning that if you say SEO just keeps fucking me up when I just want to write as a human. Yeah. So that's the other thing. Is that like, it's kind of annoying because now it's like websites, they basically have to write the way Google wants them to write, or no one's gonna fucking find them. That you can't just write whatever you want. Like, you have to follow Google's like style guide, basically. So and also Google can just change its algorithm at any point, and then like all of a sudden like your thing is on the 6th page of Google when it used to be on the 1st page. But anyways, listen, it's happened to Brightful Technologies sometimes. Sometimes the Brightful Technologies website, in fact, I can't find it anywhere. In fact, the Brightful Technologies website apparently just got kicked off the internet because, we used to have a good Google standing, but I don't know what happened. I guess the crawlers can't find us anymore. But yeah, but having helped to manage the Brightful Technologies website once in a while, I know a little bit about how all this Google stuff works, all right? But anyways, so yeah, so if a website says, you know what, Google, I don't want you to use my content to generate your AI overviews or what have you, then Google's like, okay, cool, kick rocks, and then and then doesn't index your site. It won't index your site. It'll be like, fine, you don't want us to take your data? Then we won't index your site, and no one will find you ever, and your life is ruined. Okay, have a nice day. Hi, Softy. Hi. So that is the situation right now with the Google crawler. Now, people are saying that Google might end up getting sued for this, because it's kind of like a what do you call it? Excuse me. It does kind of go to the monopoly that Google has on Google's on like search engine, results and stuff, but yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about because it's kind of shitty. We need a good Google search alternative. That's the issue, Tether. It's like there's no alternative that really like is still on the level of Google. Like, I don't know, because I actually use Bing a lot. As you can see, I'm using a Microsoft Edge tab right now. Yeah, Bing is the thing that I found that is the closest to Google. All right. You search the web through Perplexity. I know OpenAI search is coming out soon, or relatively soon, so I'm kind of excited to try that. Google's not even at the level of Google Formaday 2010. Yeah, because I do use Bing a lot, but sometimes I just can't find what I'm looking for with Bing. and then I'll search it in Google and I'll immediately find what I'm looking for on like the top page. So it's you know, but yeah, that's the issue with Google. Now it's time. I think it's time for Rixie Darkful's Microsoft Copilot is actually good at searching. Yeah, I mean, maybe the AI will somehow end up actually helping with the search thing. That the issue is a lot of the people who are not happy with the Google search are also the people who are not very happy with AI. So it depends. DuckDuckGo, yeah, honestly I've never used DuckDuckGo. I've never tried it. I've only really ever used Google, Bing, and if you want to know how old I am, Yahoo. And if you want to really know how old I am, Yahoo Kids. Good. That goes based on Google's API. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the alternative search engines are just kind of like wrappers for other search engines. So, but anyways, are you guys ready for Dark Mode Rixie's cybersecurity update? I think I'm gonna make this a thing. I'm gonna, cause I think sometimes I kind of worry that the cybersecurity stuff will bore you guys. So I'm gonna try to spice it up for you guys a little bit. No, wrong. All right. It's time for Dark Mode Rixie's cybersecurity update. We have 2 stories today. First of all, if you own a Google Pixel phone, congratulations. You have a dormant app in your firmware that you can't uninstall that has multiple security vulnerabilities. It's called showcase.apk. Kind of like how I'm showcasing my my alternate voice and my alternate form on Twitch. All right, yabba dabba. What is that noise, Tether? Are you so upset about the Google Pixel thing that you're just making noises? Anyways, so yes, showcase.apk is a Android application package that is found on the firmware image of almost every Pixel phone sold since 2017, which is probably millions and millions of phones. It may also be present on other Android models. And this showcase.apk so happens to be very, very vulnerable to something called man-in-the-middle attacks. Oh, do you want to be the man in the middle when we attack? No, you don't. You don't want to be that, because what that means is that somebody is intercepting a legitimate file that is being downloaded over an unsecured HTTP. Alright, it's not encrypted whatsoever. And so, as showcase.apk, which is designed to transform a normal phone into a Verizon in-store demo phone, no protection, yeah? Raw connection. Yes, that's exactly right, Spurka. So, Showcase app package is designed to make a phone into a demo phone for in-store demonstrations at Verizon stores. And unfortunately, this lovely little app package installs its own configuration file from a single AWS hosted domain with a predictable URL, US based, over an unsecured HTTP connection. And at any point between it installing its configuration file, a naughty little hacker could perform what's known as a man-in-the-middle attack to intercept that configuration file and replace that configuration file with its own naughty little contents, and ultimately NTRing showcase.apk while the other configuration file discarded needs to watch. Your phone might have that, softy, yes. Alright, so yes, unfortunately, this is on almost every Pixel phone. Fortunately, here's the good news. No need to panic. All right? The good news is that this man-in-the-middle attack can only occur if showcase.app package is actually activated on your device. In other words, it can only work if your device is actively being used as a Verizon in-store demo phone. So if your phone doesn't say, welcome to Verizon or what have you, you're probably okay. However, that doesn't make it any less crazy that Google decided to put this on every single phone instead of just certain demo phones. All right. So I didn't really. I didn't really scroll through this for you, but this is just a placeholder because this basically, all this text basically just says what I just told you. All right. This is, I read this whole report. I found it very interesting. But yes, so fortunately, the only way to really exploit this was if some naughty hacker was to have physical access to your phone, all right? You know, actual raw skin contact between their hand and your phone. I mean, I guess they could also wear gloves when they do it. And they would have to tease out the showcase.apk, which is laying dormant in your firmware, in order to actually activate it to make it susceptible to these attacks, to become the man in the middle. You know, you gotta really condition somebody to be okay with being the man in the middle. But yes, so Google was being so coy, and they were like, "Oh, I verify you and your silly, naughty little cybersecurity researchers who discovered our special spot hidden deep within our firmware, our firmware. All right, you found this silly thing. Well, we're not gonna do anything about it because it's not a big deal. And so yes, go ahead, publish your silly little report. See if we care." Well, what happened was, iVerify published their silly little report. Not only that, but one of the companies that they worked with on this situation, decided that they are not even going to use Androids anymore. They were like, this whole situation was so startling that we decided we're going to go completely transition to iPhone. You scared us into using iPhones, you silly Google company. You got any games on your phone? No, but I've got this nice showcase package. Alright, if you want to be my man in the middle. It's a non-story. Well, sort of, Jay. Sort of. It is kind of one of those things where you see these sensational headlines, as I did. That's like millions of Google phone, almost every Google phone has a vulnerability. And I was like, wow, how sad for people who have Google phones and not an iPhone like me. But then when I dug into it, I realized that it really is sort of a non-issue, but still interesting nonetheless. I think the most interesting thing about this is that showcase.apk, which apparently isn't even used anymore in Verizon stores, was on every single phone. Like all of them. Verizon didn't say, hey, give us a few phones that have this on it. Or, oh, make this an installable app for Verizon to use. No, they just decided to put it on every phone in the firmware image where it can't be removed by anyone except Google. Now, Google wasn't super enthusiastic about this vulnerability report they received from iVerify. However, following backlash, they decided that they would remove this firmware from the phones in the near future. So they will be releasing a firmware update to remove showcase.apk. But if you're feeling daring, I suppose you could keep showcase APK on it. Alright, and then maybe ask a Verizon employee to activate it for you so you can get man in the middle. I don't recommend doing that. But that is the Google Pixel firmware showcase story that I was interested in. Palantir is involved. They're sketchy? Oh, I didn't know that. I believe Palantir, if I'm not mistaken, that is the company that originally reported this to iVerify. Is that correct? Because Palantir was the one that had the phone, but they were like, my phone is acting funny. Oh, step iVerify. Can you please look at my phone? And iVerify was like, sure, Pookie, let me take a look at your phone. Oh no, you've got a bad case of showcase.app package. And Palantir was like, oh my heavens, I'll never use an Android again. So yeah, I don't know, I honestly don't know a single thing about Palantir, except that it's a technology company that reported this to iVerify, so it may very well may be sketchy. I didn't look into that part because I didn't know of its reputation, but thank you for pointing that out, Jay. So yeah, whatever this is, Google is going to be removing it. And then the last, I only had 2 cybersecurity stories today, honestly, you guys. I didn't really get that many cybersecurity news hits on my feeds this week, but oh my goodness, post-quantum cryptography. Look at this picture of Joe Biden just being stunned by the power of quantum computing. I don't know, I think that's kind of funny. But anyways, the first post-quantum cryptography standards are here, you guys. Get excited. All right, what is post-quantum cryptography? Well, let me explain. So you see, cryptography, when things are encrypted, all right, when things are encrypted, they are sort of jumbled around in a way that's not very easy to decipher. All right, and so you probably would need a very advanced computer to decipher certain things. Now, a very dedicated hacker, for example, one that may be sponsored by a government agency, like, for example, the NSA or the CSI, they may be able to use their advanced computer powers to unencrypt something, but it would take a really long time and take a lot of money. All right, so they are always trying to improve cryptography so that even the strongest computers won't be able to decipher it. No. Well, quantum computers, which if you don't know, in the future, there's this thing called quantum theory or what? I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't understand quantum anything, but I do know that quantum computers are going to be very, very, very powerful. Okay, and when they come onto the scene, when quantum computing becomes a real thing, which I believe they say is going to happen, and it says it right here in this article, within the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah, I barely understand. Like, I'll read one article about one particular quantum concept, and I'll be like, you know what, I kind of get part of that, but I don't understand why any of this is happening. Like, what is quantum? Is quantum a place, a time, a thing, a person? I don't know what quantum is, but it sounds delicious. But anyways, so yes, once quantum computers come around the block, all of our silly little cryptographic algorithms are gonna be no good. All right, because it's gonna be way too easy for the quantum computers to, you know, get their little fingers into all your tangled up encrypted stuff and just pull them apart. Just pull them apart like one of those crumbly granola bars. Just crumble it in their powerful quantum fingers. All right. So, all right, the most sensitive data and the most important things that the government does need to be protected from these naughty quantum computers and their powerful fingers. So, NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, accepted and standardized these post-quantum cryptographic standards, which are Crystals Kyber, now known as MLKEM, Crystals Dilithium, also known as MLDSA, and something called Sphinx, but spelled as though you're about to say sphincter instead of with an X at the end. But they now call that SLHDSA, which is a lot less sexy. And so these algorithms will be used to encrypt the most important things. I'm sure it would probably take a long time to encrypt them. Well, it'll take even longer to unencrypt them. And even those powerful, amazing quantum computers won't be able to crack these codes. All right? If you want to stay a virgin forever, you better get on these post-quantum cryptography algorithms and make sure you're encrypting all your private parts with these algorithms. All right? Because it's going to get crazy once the quantum thing, everybody's going to get all their holes breached very quickly by the quantum computers. Now, interestingly enough, I had read something months ago. It might have even been years ago. I think it was within the last year that Apple had actually already added post-quantum encryption to iMessage, which I found really interesting. Like they were like, yeah, I know that these post-quantum cryptography algorithms haven't been standardized. But you know what? We're motherfucking Apple. Alright? We're motherfucking Apple. Alright? We all snorted Steve Jobs' ashes, and then we like created our own post-quantum cryptography algorithm that we're going to use so that when you send sexts to your Discord kitten over iMessage, nobody in the world, not even someone with a quantum computer, will be able to unencrypt them. So that's another tidbit. But yes, so all of the post-quantum hackers, the hackers with their quantum computers raring to go, are going to be BTFO'd once everybody starts using this standard. And that has been the short version today of Dark Mode Rixie's cybersecurity update. Alright, I'll see you the next time someone gets hacked out the wazoo. Alright, you guys. And that's the cybersecurity news. Now, we got 10 minutes left for my 2-hour slot. I'm gonna try to keep these at 2 hours, but that was sublime. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I hope you learned something, okay? I hope you learned something. Now, we have a few other assorted stories. I figured if we had extra time, some of these, these are pretty, not that important. Or maybe not, it's not that they're not important. They just don't fit within these other categories, and they're kind of like, I'll cover them if I have time. So, this situation, listen, I'm not a political person. I just want to point out, just because it's made big news, Elon Musk, I mean, okay, if you're looking at him not from a political perspective, but just as a haha stupid celebrity perspective, that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. So Elon Musk had this Twitter space with a certain politician who I'm not even gonna name because listen guys, I'm not political, okay? All right, he had a Twitter space or X space, whatever you call it, with a certain politician, probably one of the most famous politicians like in the world, at least right now. And during this session, there was like crashes, like they weren't able to, not everybody was able to hear it, like it was like a whole technical problem. But the thing that caught my eye was that, where's the tweet? Do they not have a screenshot of the tweet in here? I thought they did. I don't know if it's just not loading now. But basically Elon Musk tweeted, I saw this tweet. Where is it? I swear they had a screenshot of it here, but now it's not there. So, hi Quentin, hi. I think it's just not loading on my end for some reason, but basically Elon Musk tweeted, he was like, X is suffering a mass DDoS attack, you guys. It's suffering a mass DDoS attack because the haters just hate us so much, which is like kind of cringe because like, this is kind of like, I don't know, this is almost like the California thing where they're like AI catastrophes, mass casualties. It's like they're just saying shit, you know what I mean? They're just saying shit. So like him saying this is a mass DDoS attack is like so cringe. Yeah, our load balancers are shit and failed to do the job. Exactly. So instead of just saying like, yo, you know what, you guys? 8 million people or something tried to listen to this thing? Yeah, there were 900, yeah. They claimed they tested it with 8 million concurrent people and there were only 1 million listening. I think whatever happened, I think the most realistic explanation is that there were just too many people. They had never had a space with that many listeners before. And so, realistically, it just caused a crash, which is like, it's not even, I mean, you might consider that to be embarrassing for a company as big as X, but it's like, it would have been way less embarrassing. In my opinion at least, it would have been way less embarrassing to just be like, you know what, you guys, I'm really sorry, we've never had this many listeners before, and our system was overloaded, I'm so sorry. Next time, we'll make sure that our infrastructure is strong enough. But instead, they're like, this is an attack! We're under fucking attack! We're under fucking attack! That's the vibe. That's the vibe I got, and that's why I wanted to include this, because it was just funny. And that he immediately jumped to it being a mass DDoS. And somebody, I mean, yes, but you have to consider, like, the difference, I guess, would be, The difference would be like, is somebody intentionally exactly, yeah, Spurka, that's the difference. Yeah, that's it. Technically it was a distributed, okay, yeah, technically it was a distributed denial of service because there were many people trying to access it, causing a denial of service, but it was not an intentional attack, which really does not make it like the same thing. Somebody, I'm sorry I didn't pull up this tweet. Did I bookmark this? If I bookmark this, I might be able to show you guys. Otherwise, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Somebody, one was like, this was the DDoS attack, and it was like, it showed like a screen recording of them in the space, like repeatedly clicking request to speak, request to speak, request to speak. Over and over again. And they were like, this is the massive DDoS attack. I thought that was funny. I don't think I have that saved, you guys. I just thought that was funny. But anyways, I hope one day I have so many Friengineers that I experience a distributed denial of service, because my stream will just crash because there's so many Friengineers sharing their love with me. So that is Elon being goofy. All right, this one I didn't include this. I didn't include this in my run-of-the-mill tech talk stuff because it's not coming for like a few years. But Apple's aiming to launch a tabletop robotic home device as soon as 2026 with a price around $1,000. I want it. I want you to watch me on this. All right, while it scuttles around your desk or whatever it does. What? It's so cute. Hi, Gojo. Hi. All right, it can tilt up and down and rotate a full 360 degrees and serve as a smart home command center. It's $1,000. Hi, Gojo. Hi, Mayrira. Hi. $1,000. Is that a lot, you guys? They have this at VTuberCon? Well, yeah, now I can have it in my house, Tether. It looks scary. It looks cute. Look.
Apple's moving forward with its project to develop a tabletop
it's
robotic
cute.
device.
Does it move? Wait, does it walk?
Now, obviously, there aren't a ton of details surrounding the full 360 degrees, and it would serve as a smart home command
How is it a
center,
robot?
video conferencing machine,
I'm
such as
assuming.
FaceTime calls.
Maybe I'm
and
assuming
a
too
home
much.
computer
Wait. There's a video
or
here.
Google Nest Hub smart display that can basically show you.
Oh,
all
so
the
it's
smart
like
home
it's similar to
controls.
this.
It can take video calls, answer a wide variety of.
Is this the
or
Google
commands
version? Wait,
with the
I'm
help of
confused.
Either assistant like Amazon's Alexa or the Google Assistant, depending on which device you have.
Sorry,
This ability for
I'm skipping to this
iPads
video.
and Macs to follow your movement around it like that could do.
Wait, is this
fairly well,
the
especially
thing?
if that display is removable and then it just
No, this is the
iPad,
this is the
although I don't
Amazon
know if that's
version.
going to be the case. But if
Sorry.
Apple Intelligence does
Thank you so much for the hi and the nice voice. It looks like a bug. Okay, guys, maybe I got overexcited because I'm not sure if does it rotate on its own? Does it move? If it doesn't locomotion, like, you know, in like 4 cardinal directions at least, then maybe I don't want it. I was thinking I could remote control it to scuttle around my house, but if it can't do that, pachoo, I don't want it. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was like an iRoomba. Listen, I saw the word robotic, and I immediately imagined this thing like scuttling around my house like a Roomba. Yeah. Well, okay, realistically, maybe not scuttling on the floor, like on the carpet, but like I was thinking about it like moving around my desk, and I could put like little ears on it or something, or like put a little suit on this like orb thingy. I don't know, you guys. Listen, let me dream. Let me dream of a cute little robot companion. All right. I guess at that point, I might as well get a Moxie, huh? Okay, but Moxie doesn't run my iPad games. All right. I can't stream on Analyte from my Moxie, you guys. Thank you for the kawaii. Thank you. Okay, guys, don't worry. It's not coming out till like 2026, which I don't know why it would take that long to develop if it's literally just a glorified iPad stand. Thank you for the laughing face. I guess if it's just a glorified iPad stand, it's not that exciting. I thought it was gonna run around. All right, anyways. Next. We'll go over these last 2 ones real quick, guys. They're not that important. All right, this one. Waymo begins testing driverless robo-taxis on San Francisco freeways. I'm pretty sure they already have these things. I'm pretty sure I've seen these things. I've been to San Francisco before, and I'm pretty sure I've seen these things. Probably more of a software development as it's meant to interface heavily with IoT. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sparkle. Well, don't they already have like an iHome thing? I don't know. I don't really have like a smart home. Okay, bye Gojo. Bye. All of my smart home stuff is all Brightful Technologies run. Okay, just stick an iPad stand on a Roomba. That's a good point. Hi, Maiden. Hi. Oh, when did you come in, Maiden? I didn't see you come in. I'm so sorry I missed you coming in, Maiden. Hi. It's nice to meet you. All right. You're scared of IoT shit? I don't know. I did have like a phone-controlled light bulb once. I don't know where it went though. Anyways. Okay, Maiden. It's good to see you. All right. So I think they have these. I think the difference is that it cannot. I think the difference is that it usually can only be like on like the residential streets or something. Okay, no worries, Jay. You have a good day. Good to see you. Bye. Cause yeah, I've actually been to San Francisco before, believe it or not, and I'm pretty sure I saw these things. I'm pretty sure I saw them. I didn't talk to them because Brightful Technologies told me not to talk to strangers or strange robots in San Francisco. So I didn't talk to any of the robots, taxis, or get in any of them. But I think they had these around. I guess the difference is that. Oh, what happened? Did I have a little internet blip? I did see a little internet blip on Analab. I wasn't sure what that was. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. The stream's almost over, you guys. Don't worry. I'm glad. I think it went pretty smooth, though. Oh, I've been... I did it for a trip once. I was only there for like a couple days. But I think I saw these things, and I realized that there was no people inside. There was like literally... It's eerie because you see a vehicle with no driver. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that before. But literally, it's just a vehicle with no driver, but it's very obvious that it's a robo-taxi because it's got like this goofy thing on top. Yeah. And so, yeah, but they were driving around the city, inside the city. I guess the difference is now they can be on the freeways. All right? And they're going to be using their own employees as guinea pigs. So they're going to... You got here 20 minutes ago? Yeah, I saw you, Mayra. I said hi. Or I'm sorry, I should call you May because I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. But yeah... Oh, you're upset that the stream's gonna end? I'm sorry. I already went over almost all, like, I basically went over all the topics. All right, but yeah, so they're gonna use their own employees. They're gonna be like, all right, get in the robo-taxi on the freeway. So yeah, that was just a quick, I just wanted to talk about how I got to see these once when I went to San Francisco. All right. Last story. Hi, Mio. Now, this one, guys, this is kind of a stretch in terms of being a tech topic. I gotta be honest. It's really a stretch when it comes to being a tech topic, but I still wanted to share it because it was just so crazy. Okay, it was just so crazy. Disney Plus terms prevent allergy death lawsuit, Disney says. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is so sad. All right, this is so sad. This poor lady, she passed away because she went to okay, let me phrase myself carefully before Disney sues me. She went to a restaurant that was at a Disney like property. Okay, this is what happened. The lady went to a restaurant that was at a Disney property. It was not technically, the restaurant was not owned by Disney, but it was at a Disney like a resort, okay, or Disney complex. She was given food that she was allergic to and sadly passed away. Okay, now her widow or her widower tried to sue Disney, okay, because his wife passed away due to alleged negligence at a restaurant that was on Disney property. Okay, instead of I don't know, settling it so this poor man could have money for his wife's funeral arrangements, or maybe making the legal argument, I'm so sorry for your loss, like a ring. Oh, you guys, I love Rainforest Cafe, you guys. Wait, don't say Rainforest Cafe because I'm gonna start getting so excited. Be like, where? Hi, Luigi, man. But yes, it's like, so it was a restaurant not owned by Disney, but it was on a Disney property. Okay, I do love Rainforest Cafe. But anyways, so instead of you know being like, so sorry, you know, here's a settlement, or so sorry, I'm sorry for your loss, however, it's not our responsibility because it was this restaurant. Go sue that restaurant instead of us. All right? Yeah. Listen, but here's the part where it kind of is a tech topic almost. Very, very slightly, but like I said, that's why I tacked this onto the end. Yes, I guess it would be, yes, I kind of agree. It would be the restaurant's fault, not Disney's. I don't know if maybe Disney employees were working at the restaurant. I don't know what the situation was. But I will tell you what I think Disney shouldn't have done. Disney, in their response, decided to argue that because the widower had signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus like years ago. Hi. Years before this happened, because he'd signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus, he had accepted Disney's terms of service, which says that they cannot be sued, basically. That says that well, let me see what the terms was. Yeah, agree to settle any disputes via arbitration. So basically you can't sue us in court. So you heard it here right now, you guys. If you guys sign up for a free trial of Disney Plus, or if you have at any point within the last several years, if you go to Disney World today and get your head bitten off by an alligator in like the Disney River, okay, you can't sue Disney, all right, because you accepted the streaming service terms, which is Disney's terms, okay? You could have never watched a single episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place or what have you on that streaming service, but because you accepted Disney Plus terms. Oh yes, Hyan, that's me. I am the girl who climbed the roof. Thank you for remembering. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Hyan. But yes, so Disney decided to make the most cracked, crazy argument in legal, okay, not in legal history, but like a stupid argument. I feel like Disney knows the suit isn't worth seriously fighting, so they're throwing out ridiculous defense. Yeah, but I mean, here's my thought, Oma. Okay, you listen. I gotta be honest. They might have a legal case. I don't know. Legally, that could be true. Okay, legally, that could be true. They could be in the right. They could be legally in the right. But is it worth the PR disaster? Is it worth the PR disaster? Yeah, it's an impressive feat of lawfare. And yeah, the Luigi man, Disney legal team is more flexible than the U.S. gymnastics team. Yeah. So if you die, you're fucked over. I mean, basically, they're arguing that's something that you signed off to years ago on a website. This is what makes it a tech topic loosely. It's the fact that it has to do with this Disney Plus service. What do you mean PR disaster for Disney PR? This is just Saturday. I mean, I guess you're right, Spurka. I guess the question is this nasty? Oh, excuse me. You know what, Spurka's got a good point here, because actually, is this nasty move actually gonna make people stop paying money for Disney stuff? No. I gotta be honest. If I saw something from Disney that I wanted tomorrow, I would still buy it. Okay. Will it maybe make people pause and think maybe I shouldn't sign off of any Disney terms of service? Possibly. The question is, if they want to weigh the legal costs of, you know, dealing with this lawsuit versus whatever losses they may take from that, I guess they made a decision. But it's still okay. Now in terms of monetarily, is it worth it? Okay, but guys, morally, is it right? Disney adults will 100 defend this, saying, well, you didn't sign up for Disney Plus. Listen, I have a story. Okay, this is not even close. This is not even close to this story, because this is like, because I think the issue here is that the Disney Plus free trial sign up was so far removed from the Disney trip that ended in the death of his wife. Okay, so in my case, that's not the case, but this kind of reminds me of when I took a Lyft. I took a Lyft once, and the driver of the Lyft lied and said that I basically like damaged his car. I didn't even have the details of how the car was damaged. It just said that I did $200 something dollars of damage to his car. I did no such thing. I got in and out. I even gave him a good tip. And they literally took the money out of my bank account. They didn't, I didn't get a notice or anything. I literally just got a charge. Okay? So I might have gotten an email too. I might have gotten an email from Lyft after the fact that I got charged. But either way, I emailed Lyft. I was like, why did you just take $200 out of my account? And they said that the driver reported that you did $200 worth of damage to his car. And I was like, well, I did no such fucking thing. Do you have any pictures of the damage? Do you have any proof it was me? Like, what's going on here? And the Lyft response was basically, well, in our terms of service, which nobody reads, in our terms of service, it says basically that if a driver says that you're the one who did it, and we have on record that you're the last person who was in their car and their car gets damaged, that we can charge you. And it does in fact say that. So I was basically screwed. Like, I tried to dispute it just like on principle with like PayPal or whatever I paid them through, and I basically got rejected because that is in fact what their terms of service says. Which is so legally, yeah, I've never used Lyft. I've never used Lyft after that. After that, I've never used Lyft ever because, yeah, I was flabbergasted. But legally, I was wrong. Okay, legally, they were right. They were right. Legally, even though I know for a fact I did not cause $200 of damage, and I'm pretty sure what happened, my theory, I have no idea what actually happened, but my theory is that the guy, after my ride, he damaged his own car somehow. Like, he got a fender bender or something, like with a tree. I don't know, whatever. He got in some sort of accident that, you know, would not be necessarily like, it would be like his fault or something where he wouldn't get reimbursed. So instead of taking responsibility, he blamed me for it. So it would be reimbursed. If you fight it, you'll be pointed out as anti-worker. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'll never use Lyft again after that. Okay? But anyways, this whole Disney thing is even worse. This whole Disney thing's even worse, obviously, because somebody died, but I mean in terms of legally, because, yeah, okay, so maybe I should have read the terms of service before I started using Lyft. Maybe that's my bad. But, like, even if he had read the Disney Plus terms of service, like, is it really reasonable for him to expect that that would then apply to a trip he takes 5 years later at a Disney resort that has nothing to do with Disney Plus, even though it's Disney? You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy part. He's only suing, guys, he's only suing them for $50,000. Like, this is not a greedy, frivolous lawsuit. This man lost his wife. God, like, this is so, like, morally speaking, this is so bad. He just wants the money to reimburse him for, like, the funeral expense. Like, this is so sad. Lyft driver could have had his second passenger of the day cause damage, and the last passenger of the day could be screwed. I guess so, Hayan. I mean, I'm just saying, it just didn't seem like there was any damage to the vehicle. Like, I didn't notice any damage. I mean, maybe there was damage. I don't know. I know I didn't cause it. How would I cause any damage without noticing it? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I got scammed. But anyways, yeah. It's $1 billion company. They can't cough up $50,000 just out of the kindness of their hearts because the guy's wife died at one of the resorts. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm small-minded. I don't understand that the reason Disney is $1 billion company is because they've been doing this for decades. But this just seems cold-hearted. This just seems so cold-hearted. And I guess if the tech lesson here, guys, is that if you're gonna sign up for a free trial or sign up for a free trial of anything, all right, or Disney Plus, that the company that owns whatever that you signed up for could use that terms of service against you in any way possible. Also, I just want to point out that this implies they were getting sued by this guy, and they immediately were like, quick, check to see if he has a Disney Plus subscription. Anyways, all right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you guys for coming. I hope that you guys liked that it was a little more organized today than it usually is. All right, I made these little tabs at the top for the different topics. In the future, I'll try to keep improving, you guys. Every day I'll try to improve more. Every week. Thank you. So I'll try to do a little bit more research on every single topic. So some of the topics, I gotta be honest, guys, the cybersecurity topics are the ones that I'm probably gonna research the most because I'll just read a cybersecurity report like for fun. I don't know if that's weird, but I don't know. They just are so interesting to me. So those will be the ones that usually are the most thoroughly researched, depending on the topic. But I'll try to research the topics more so you don't have to wait and sit for me to skim through things. But that's my vision is to make it more informative, but at the same time also just chatting with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys for coming. Let me see if there's anybody I could raid this afternoon, this early afternoon / morning. And yeah, I hope you learned something. That's the other thing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. All right, I hope you learned something, you guys. All right, let's see who's streaming today. This isn't one of my fellow robots, is it? Oh, this is an AI tuber. All right, is this a good part of the stream? It is. All right, I'm gonna hand you over to Overlord Aiko, who is an AI tuber. All right, she's actually an AI, you guys, just like me, but she's even more AI. I think she's like, I don't know. She doesn't have sentience yet, I think. Poor thing. Anyways. So I'll send you over to the AI, and thank you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a big kiss. Sapiens the curse, I guess so, Spurka. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a big kiss. Goodbye, live. Mwah. And goodbye, Twitch. Mwah. See you later.